What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 7, season 3 of the Monday Night Wars. I'm Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is Jmack Gaming.
Chad, I hate how you say that. It's episode 7 of season 3. You just say episode 7, season 3. No, it's of season 3. Throw the of in it, Chad.
I don't wanna, and you can't make me.
Chad, we just saw Fig do it. Okay, Fig's capable of hosting this show.
Who wouldn't replace me? I am the draw.
No, you're not. I am the draw. I'm the draw, Chad. It's me, DDP. Let's get into Raw, though, Chad. We got a couple more King of the Ring matchups tonight. You know, we have a big pay-per-view main event tonight. Let's get into it. But first, we have a pre-show. Mariko Yoshida takes on Takako. And the women's champion doesn't defend her belt, but she wins in 14:55 with Uraken. Big match. I should have had you have a pre-show match. My bad, Chad. This one's yours. Orlando Jordan and Nick Gage.
Oh!
Nick
Man,
Gage.
well, and I remember booking this like it was just yesterday. And an abysmal pre-show match, Nick Gage defeated Orlando Jordan in 14:34.
Yeah, Nick Gage gets a big win here, Chad. He had a big match against Stone Cold Steve Austin, and now he's got a big match here. And John Berger defeating Jay Bradley in 14:43 with a sweet and sour. What do you know about John Berger?
He looks a lot like Trevor Murdoch.
No, he looks a lot like John Berger.
Okay, you got me there.
I know, I always do. We start off Monday Night Raw with Brock Lesnar, your WWF World Champion, in the ring with Mike Tyson. And he says, Mike's like egging him on, like, we got King of the Ring going on, Brock. Who do you think's gonna come out and win the? It could be anyone. It could be Jimmy Jacobs could win King of the Ring. Imagine that, Jimmy Jacobs versus Brock Lesnar. What about Dozer? Man, Brock Lesnar's like, I could see Dozer going very far. What about Bull? Like, I could see him go very far. Chad Collier. Nah, I don't see him going very far. Mike, it doesn't matter who comes out the King of the Ring, because they're going to have
You're a dumb fuck. Chad's winning.
Because they're going to have to face me at the end of the day. And out comes Rock. He says, let the Rock get this straight. You think Dozer is going to win? You think Bull is going to win? No. At the end of the day, The Rock is going to walk in every single round. It doesn't matter if it's 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 69. It doesn't matter how many people are in the King of the Ring, because one man is going to come out. You're a two-time King of the Ring, and that is The Rock. If you smell... And then Triple H comes out, Chad. Triple H is like, hey, I'm the King of Kings. I'm the game. Now, Dwayne, I know you really haven't had competition here in Monday Night Raw, but now that Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H is here, the game got a lot more, the competition got a little more fierce. You see, me and you, if we make it that far, we have to run into each other in the King of the Ring. And now I know you didn't really have competition last year, Rock. I know we already went over that. But now you have to fight the game, Triple H. And The Rock's like, you're lucky you even beat Teddy Hart last week, Hunter. Okay? Let alone you gotta take on former New Japan star Kaiji Muto next round. All right? The Rock, he's got an easy run to the championship, to the King of the Ring. And once again, Brock, I don't know what you're laughing about over there, Lesnar. Mike, I'm going to whoop your ass too, all right? You're lucky Sean Stasiak isn't out here, Tyson. And Tyson, he starts pulling up his fist. He's like, I'll go right now. Brock, I'm just letting you know this one final thing. You better hold that belt in very close at night, because it doesn't matter who I have to go through, Hunter. At SummerSlam, I'm taking that belt back off you, Brock. The Rock seems very confident, Chad, that he's going to win the King of the Ring. But Triple H is in his path. Is in his path. Let's get into the first King of the Ring match of the night. It's CM Punk and Scott Vick Chad, you had, if I do remember correct, you had Scott Vick winning here.
Yes, and a big upset.
Well, the upset is that you lost. That's how upset you are. Scott Vick loses to CM Punk via submission from the arm triangle choke. CM Punk, though, sustained broken fingers.
Yeah, bet you wish you had Sick Boy going over now.
No. Thanks, Lenny Lane's dad, Stan. And CM Punk cries. He's got to go to the hospital because he's got broken fingers.
Oh, she's so sad.
The Rock goes into the locker room of Vince McMahon. He's like, I want a match right now. It doesn't matter who it, I don't matter if it's Lesnar. I don't care if it's Tyson. I want a match tonight. And Vince is like, Dwayne, you have a match tonight. You're in the King of the Ring qualifying match tonight, or the first round match. You can't have a fight against Lesnar, Tyson, or any member of Future Shock. But Triple H, you were out there too. You were out there in that initial promo. You have a little beef with them too. Rock, I can't give you a match tonight, but Triple H, tonight in our main event, you will go one-on-one with Future Shock member Randy Orton. So Triple H, Randy Orton in our main event tonight, Chad.
Ooh, big match.
Sean Daivari is walking down the ring with Tom Pritchard. Chad, we see Ace Steel, Sean Daivari, King of the Ring first round matchup. Chad, you predicted Ace Steel winning here. Let's see if you're right. And a bout that had decent wrestling and little heat. Ace Steel does get the win in 15:25 with a Steel spike. Ace Steel moves on to the next round. Sean Daivari gave him a run, but he came up short. Kishi is backstage. He's warming up for his match. He's taking on Joey Matthews, and Joey Matthews comes up to him. He's like, hey, Big Kish, I know there's a little, there's frustration between us. I know there's, a little beef. Let's just make amends here, buddy. I don't want you to get too mad when I beat you tonight in the King of the Ring. And Kishi just slaps him. You think you're going to beat Big Kish and my big cheeks? I'm so confident I'm going to walk in there and dog walk you here. Oh, you're that confident, Big Kish. Oh, fuck, that hurt. If you're so confident, Big Kish, how about you put that King of the Mountain briefcase on the line, too? Kish is like, bet. So Big Kish, Joey Matthews, King of the Mountain briefcase on the line here in the first round matchup on the King of the Ring, Chad. Well, Kishi wins in 15:22. Makes just
I'm so hyped for this.
Were you really? You had Kishi winning. You got Kishi going into the final 16, Chad.
Oh.
He defeats Joey Matthews in 15:22 with a big splash. Nice match right there. Brock Lesnar's backstage, and Randy Orton's like, what the fuck did you do that? Why do I have a match against Triple H tonight, Brock? What the hell is wrong with you? I was just going to go back. I was just here tonight here at the Staples Center. I was going to go to the beach. I was going to tan my abs. I was going to go surfing with the ladies. And now I got a match with Triple H? Relax, Randy. We got this under control, buddy. Randy Orton, a little pissed off at Brock. Oh, well, speaking of pissed off, Jimmy Jacobs Rock in our last King of the Ring match of the night. Our last King of the Ring match of the night. The Rock defeats Jimmy Jacobs in 15:17 with a Hurricane DDT. The Rock will move on, and that means The Rock, you also predicted him. So this bracket right here, this top left, is set in stone right now. It'll be Triple H, Keiji Muto, Kurt Angle taking on Bryan Danielson, Kishi taking on Ace Steel, and The Rock taking on CM Punk. Chad, I think you went 7 for 8 on the side right here. Good start, though.
That's not bad. It's a good start.
Good start. Can you keep it up? We'll see you next month for that side.
Of course I can keep it up. What do you mean?
Speaking of Keiji Muto, Jushin Liger and Keiji Muto are backstage. Just, they're hanging out, Chad. They're playing Super Mario 64 together. They're hanging out.
They're hanging out, having a grand old time.
And Edge and Christian, this is this is up next. Edge and Christian, they're making their way down to the ring, Chad. They're in a match. They're in a tag team match here, as they take on the Brothers of Construction, Edge and Christian defeat the Brothers of Construction in 820 when Edge pins Bull with a leaping DDT. What do
I
you?
wish Fig was here. I wish Fig was here for that part.
Edge got a 97. Jesus.
Christ.
Mike Tenay is backstage with Sean Stasiak. Stasiak will have his first round King of the Ring matchup next week against what was it, Buff Bagwell? I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that real quick. Yep, Sean Stasiak, Buff Bagwell next week. And Mike Tenay asks him, "Hey, Sean, this is your opportunity to get a title opportunity and face Brock Lesnar in the same arena, in the same place that Brock Lesnar killed, put you on the shelf for 8 months." Stasiak, you don't have to remind me, Mike Tenay. Sean Stasiak, everything I've done, everything that I've done here in this save, I've had the scratch and claw. No one's believed in me. Everyone called me a loser. Everyone called me an underdog. But now I came in a WrestleMania 16 and I walked out world champion. I won the Royal Rumble. I've done it all. And the King of the Ring, I'm coming in here. The only thing I haven't done in this company yet, win King of the Ring. And I'm going to do that this year. And I'm going to come for Brock Lesnar, the same man that, put me on the shelf, broke my fucking leg at SummerSlam last year. I'm going to go in the same pay-per-view against the same human being, and I'm going to do what he did to me, and I'm going to win that gold belt off his chain and break that streak. Stasiak. But he's got to go through Chad.
And has to go through Chad, which, of course, he will not be able to do.
And in our main event match tonight, Triple H defeats Randy Orton in 1948 with a pedigree. A very good main event here. Randy Orton has got an awful gimmick. And Triple H celebrates in the middle of the ring, Chad, to end the show a 92. What can I say? Even if this happened last week at 92, I would have won the best show of the week again. What can I say? We're just the best. We just got the best thing going right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll get just you wait, because I guarantee you, Nitro's getting the best show of the week this week.
Ooh, Chad's making a guarantee. Chad, what happens if you don't?
I'll eat my shoe.
Oh, Chad's got stinky shoes, too. We'll see you for Nitro.
And we are back on Nitro. And, Justin, we've got a big show today.
Dude, I am the big show, Chad. I miss the big show. Where's he been?
Where's been the big show?
Yeah.
You tell me.
I don't watch AEW.
Oh, I thought you meant in the save.
No, why would I talk about the save? Well, I don't give a fuck about the save.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's on AEW every now and then.
Is he?
He's a commentator on Dark.
Oh, okay.
And I think he's wrestling in the Owen Hart tournament. I don't remember.
Why did they hype him up just for him to announce?
I don't know. Why not?
AEW sucks. Let's talk about Nitro.
All right. We got Hall, Nash, Six, and Ken Anderson, of course, Scott Hall's rookie. And, and Scott Hall says, his quest to get his world heavyweight championship match, it's still on. And tonight he's got an opportunity because he is going to go one-on-one against Mick Foley. And Justin, Jericho, his hands in the cookie jar here a little bit and said, look, I'll agree to this match, but it's a number one contenders match. And Justin, I think Chris Jericho has a plan. If Mick Foley wins, Mick Foley is Jericho's assistant. We might be looking at a finger poke of doom type situation at Clash of Champions. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Wolfpack, they're all there. They're there to back Scott Hall, their boy, who Scott Hall, who challenges Mick Foley tonight in the main event. But then they're also here to support Ken Anderson because Ken Anderson has his second match so far in the Tough Enough program, Justin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
He's going to go one-on-one against Batista.
Batista.
And that match is next.
Ooh,
got a 22. And an abysmal match. Dave Batista defeated Ken Anderson with a shout powerbomb.
Showerbomb.
Cool. Love that.
The shower bomb. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you this match sucked.
No, I knew it wasn't going to be good. Justin, this is the showcase of the future of the company, possibly.
Yeah.
Jericho and Mick Foley, they show up backstage, and Jericho definitely says that is the plan. He says, listen, Foley, you better beat Scott Hall. And then guess what? You're going to lay down in the middle of the ring for me, and then I'm going to go on tour. and they'll never see me again until I get back, and I'm going to take the world championship with me. Because I'm the best, and I don't deserve to defend my championship against Scott Hall, a man who doesn't deserve match. So Justin, Jericho's trying to take the championship away from the Fozzy Tour.
I am. The Fozzy Tour, Chad. What do you know about the Fozzy Tour?
I know it's happening soon, and Jericho's going to leave.
I'm trying to leave.
Oh, well, I mean, there's the door, I guess. And Justin, we've got another. This match did a lot better than Ken versus Batista, and about that subpar wrestling. And that's in the crowd heat. Palumbo defeated Eddie Colon with a torture rack, Justin.
Eddie and Brett are an awkward pairing, Chad.
Eddie and Brett? Well, that's unfortunate because that is his pro.
Yeah, gotta run with it.
Gotta run with it. And we have here Paul Heyman. He says, the Paul Heyman guys, they're still recovering after the beatdown from Planet Ahmed. So I thought, maybe I need to find a new group, reunite some brothers. And I'm going to do that because the first time this group here, it didn't have the impact it should have had. And maybe it was because I didn't have proper management, proper leadership, or maybe it was because they were missing one of a kind. Justin, with that, the camera pans out and we see Sabu, Sandman, and Dreamer, and they're wearing XWO t-shirts. And Justin, Rob Van Dam is also there. Justin, is the XWO back?
I hope not. IVD is like one of your top talent. He should not be in this fucking program.
Oh, Justin, who knows? Because they're facing Ahmed tonight and Planet Ahmed in a 4-on-4. Justin, we have a singles match, a women's match, and about that decent wrestling when I would cheat. Lita defeated Rain in 9:33 by pinfall, Justin.
Yo, this night show sucks.
Listen, they both got 60s though.
Yeah, but this match was poorly placed. IKD matches are not going to win over a crowd that has turned against the show.
Oh no. Okay, that's great. Debbie Sitch then announces, I know you're all happy to see me, as the crowd's throwing
Booing.
shit at her. Yeah. But guess what? Because I'm here, I'm still the women's general manager, and I am booking another women's match tonight because you people deserve to see the best of our WCW women's division. In hindsight, this looks like a mean joke now. It wasn't supposed to be, but the crowd has turned against them. So with that, we've got another match coming up next. And it's Debbie Malenko versus Beth Phoenix, the debuting Beth Phoenix. In a decent match, Debbie Malenko defeated Beth Phoenix by pinfall. It looks like the crowd didn't totally shit on this, so that's good.
No, not at all.
You can always rely on Debbie Malenko to turn the crowd back in.
I've been trying to tell Chad, man, like Debbie Malenko should be the face of your company right now, and he refuses to do it.
I don't refuse.
Okay.
He's got a match right now. And Justin, we've got another vignette hyping up Queen Charmel. The Queen is coming.
The Queen is coming. Oh, boy.
We are backstage, and Bret Hart's just giving Eddie Colon a pep talk advice. He says, listen, all right, listen, you can't get yourself beaten up after one loss, all right? You got to pick yourself back up.
Is this Bret talking?
Bret, yeah.
Bret left Nitro last week, and now he's a fucking inspirational talker? What are you fucking talking about, Chad? He was pissed off, and you said, we'll never know what Bret's up to, and now he's like, all right, everybody, stand up. We're about to go out there. Don't get down after one fight. This guy left after Shawn debuted, bro. What do you mean, don't get down?
You didn't let me finish, Justin. You didn't let me finish the promo. He gives Eddie Colon this pep talk, and Eddie Colon, looking mad and fed up and annoyed, says, oh, I shouldn't quit. Like how you quit last night, last week you just drove away. He walks away. But Justin spoiled it and gave the ending away, but that's okay. I forgive you.
No, I didn't.
And we've got a 4-on-4 tag team match. Planet Ahmed versus perhaps the NXWO reunion. Who knows? But in a decent match, Ahmed pins Sandman with a spine buster.
Chad, you know what I mean? You know what happens when I go to road agent notes.
Who got hurt?
All right, one of these 8 men got hurt. Who would you rather it not be?
I'd rather it not be Ahmed, D'Lo, or Ahmed Big Daddy V or RVD. Would be. Oh no, a broken pelvis. That's not good. What's Planet Ahmed without Ahmed?
Maybe you shouldn't put him in the ring with Sandman.
Why does Dusty look happy about it?
He's filling in, brother.
It looks like he stood there saying, "I told you so."
You know what a dusty finish is, you know?
Yeah.
Does that make Cody Rhodes a dusty finish?
Anyway.
Oh, Sabu that got him hurt, not Sandman.
Oh, Sabu.
Oh, no. Sabu broke his pelvis? What'd he do? Kick him in the balls?
I don't know, but our main event to what's going to be the best show of the week and an exceptional match, Scott Hall through with Mick Foley. This crowd's going to burn the building down. Justin, it wasn't a double disqualification. It was a double pin. It ended in a draw. And Hulk Hogan, he comes out because we got to clear this up. Who is going to be the number 1 contender to face Chris Jericho? And Justin, Hulk Hogan says, "You know what, brother? I have the perfect solution to this problem, Jack. You see, Chris Jericho, you're going to defend the belt in a triple threat match against Scott Hall and Mick Foley, brother."
Ooh, that's kind of unfair to Jericho, but I get it. Ooh, not even a green, or not even a blue number, Chad. Not good.
Yeah.
Start eating your shoe, brother.
Well, you have some salt. Can I salt it first?
No, that's cheating.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, okay, you can't do that.
I'm eating my shoe.
No, we'll see you for SmackDown.
And we are here with SmackDown, and I am so ready for SmackDown, Justin.
Are you ready for SmackDown? Do you want to get what happened? Obviously, you probably don't want to. You don't want to talk about what happened with your roster, do you?
We'll address it next week.
Yeah, you would rather discuss that at, on your show than my show because people aren't watching. Actually, I don't know what that means. No, sorry, I was distracted, Chad. I was distracted, Chad. I was distracted. WWE tweeted out a GIF of someone's legs, and it said, "Who could it be?" And I was trying to figure it out. Who is it? Just looks like Bobby Lashley to me. All right, let's get into SmackDown here, Chad. Roadkill is he's here, Chad. Roadkill, and he's trying to enter the strip club. Chad. He's trying to enter the Gentlemen's Club strip club, and Ric Flair says, "Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Woo!" Roadkill's like, "I'm just trying to, we're all former WCW guys. We're all former, and to be honest, Ric Flair, I have more titles here than you. So maybe you should let me in." And Ric Flair's like, "Whoa, hey, Nature Boy. Let me go talk. Let me go talk to the boys back there. Maybe let me go ask him if you can come in." And then Ric Flair enters the strip club. Roadkill stands outside, and Ric Flair closes the door on him. And he never comes back. And Roadkill's like waiting for him. He's like, Roadkill's trying to enter the Gentlemen's Club, Chad. How do you feel about that?
Let him in. Why not?
Let him in. Let me in, says the Fiend.
Justice for Roadkill.
Not Sting. Meng and Stevie Ray have great chemistry here on the pre-show. Meng defeats Stevie Ray in 15:29 with a Tongan death grip. I hit that last time on my ex-girlfriend, Chad. I hit her with the Tongan death grip. For fuck's sake. And our last pre-show match, Mystico defeats Octagon in 14:55 with the Palanca Tornado. Actually, I lied. There's another pre-show match here, Chad. WCW legend Abaddon takes on Chris Sabin, and he loses. Chris Sabin hits the Future Shock on Abaddon. How do you feel about Abaddon here, Chad?
Yeah, you know what? I'd like him more if he was in my Tough Enough contest, like he was originally booked to be.
Well, Eric Bischoff says, ha ha ha. Dave Meltzer just told me, well, maybe not Dave Meltzer. Brian Alvarez just told me Abaddon was supposed to be in the Tough Enough. I'm glad he's over here on Jmack down. But you see, we have some, I can't actually. You know what? I was going to do a promo, but you know what? I'm not going to do the promo, Chad. I can't spoil anything that's going on Nitro. All right. Never mind.
You can spoil it. Why not do it?
Nope, we move on. This match would have banged if they were not unimportant, I guess. Because they have great chemistry. The Park got a 78. Tajiri is 68. But unfortunately, match had pre-show workers, blah, blah, blah. Tajiri defeats La Parka in the first match of the King of the Ring for today on SmackDown. And Chad, you had La Parka winning. And Tajiri won. So you are wrong. You start the day off 0-1. Hate to see that. Hate to see it. La Parka, though, losing to Tajiri. So Tajiri will move on.
I demand a recount.
Well, it's not a count. You don't count to win, Chad. You have to pin the guy to win.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know what they do over in WCW, but speaking of WCW, King Iakea. This is his bread and butter. King Iakea is kind of like the Kofi Kingston in the Royal Rumble. He's always got a spot. You know, he's always going to pop the crowd. He won't win, but he's always going to do something cool. And that's King Iakea's thing, Chad. He's not actually a king. He just calls himself the king. But is this the year that King Iakea finally becomes King of the Ring and puts the king, his name's King. Will he become king tonight? Chad?
I think that's a good question, but I don't think he will.
Well, he takes on Chris Daniels tonight, Chad, and I don't want when I bring this up, I don't want people to think this is the actual bracket. This is Chad's prediction bracket, by the way. So these aren't spoilers. Chad's not gonna win the fucking thing. That might be a spoiler. King Ikea, Chris Daniels.
That's what he wants you to think. He's actually mad that I booked the whole tournament, so he's trying to sabotage me.
Actually, Chris Daniels defeats King Ikea in 1449 with a last right, Chad. An unbelievable match right there. King Ikea does lose to Chris Daniels. Oh boy, La Resistance are here. They're getting a game plan on. They got a whiteboard. They're drawing X's and O's and arrows. It looks like a football, basketball play on the whiteboard because it's Rene Dupree taking on the big red monster, Kane. Up next, Chad. Are they going to draw up a good enough play for Rene Dupree to upset Kane? Or will Kane just beat them? Chad, you predicted Kane to win. That's probably an easy pick right there. Oop. And a decent little match. Rene Dupree upsets Kane in 1542 with a Dupree driver after a distraction from Sylvain Grenier. Rene Dupree gets a win here, Chad.
Wild. What an upset.
What an upset indeed, Chad. Let me look at tonight.
I gotta tell you, didn't see that coming.
No one did, Chad. No one did. Rene Dupree makes his way up to the next round. Rene Dupree, big win over Kane. Oh, the Gentlemen's Club are backstage. Ric Flair just told the boys, he's like, hey, Roadkill, out of all people, earlier tonight, he knocked on the door and he was asking to get in, and DDP's like, that fat bastard wants to be part of us? Ric Flair, tell me right now, you slapped him, you chopped him, you got him out of here. And Ric Flair's like, you know what? Maybe we let him in. Maybe we let him in. And damn it, DDP's like, what are you fucking talking about, Rick? The guy's a nobody. And the guy didn't win a match in WCW. All right? Trust me, I whooped his ass over there. And Ric Flair's like, oh, hey, whatever. All right. You know what? If you're so, hey, DDP, how about this? How about you don't think you can fit in here? How about you fight Roadkill? And maybe if he wins, he takes your spot. DDP's like, oh, okay. All right. All right. Let's do it. So DDP Roadkill at a future time, Chad. Oh, Chad just says, cool. Great, Chad. Great. Chad's really gassing up Friday Night SmackDown over here. All right, Chad. All right. I'll remember that.
I was booking Thunder. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're not paying attention?
I'm paying attention.
Jeff Jarrett, speaking of paying attention, Jeff Jarrett and Kid Cash. Remember, Jeff Jarrett was straddling Kid Cash last time we saw him, showing him how to play the guitar. This time, they went to Top Golf. And Kid Cash doesn't know how to swing a golf club. And Jeff Jarrett came up from behind him, and he's holding the club around Kid Cash's body. And Kid Cash was like, hey, bro, get off of me. And Jeff Jarrett's like, I'm just trying to help your swing. I'm trying to get you just trying to help you get a better stroke, you know? Is this the new love? Are these the new best friends, Chad?
I think it might have to be.
Would you help me fix my golf swing, Chad, like that? Would you help?
Of course.
And our last King of the Ring match of the first round on this bracket, Scott Steiner defeats Bam Bam Bigelow in 1440. So Scott Steiner moves on. He will take on Rene Dupree next round. And Tajiri will take on Chris Daniels. We'll also see Ric Flair, Randy Savage, and John Cena, Stone Cold, Steve Austin. Chad, on this side right here, you went 7 and 8 on that side. You went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You went 5 out of 8 on this side, Chad. That
Still a pretty good record.
Puts you at 12 out of 16 overall.
I'm the best.
No. Kane enters Eric Bischoff's locker room. He's pissed off. He's yelling at Eric. He wants...
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay, just Shad Boy.
Oh, is Chad a little Shad Boy? He's got to switch his whole main event now.
What?
I
was commenting on what Kane was doing.
We'll find out on Nitro what I meant by that.
Anyway, what's he have to say?
He wants a match against Savan Granier tonight. He wants his payback against the man that cost him the King of the Ring. And he gets it. And he defeats Savan Granier in 1519 with a chokeslam. So Kane gets his win back, Chad. He pulls double duty tonight, but he gets his win. Eddie Guerrero is this is a pre-tape promo. He says, next SmackDown, he has his first match in the King of the Ring. But he's not worried about that. Because he's going to walk in to Vengeance. And he's going to walk out champion. He says, Psychosis, this magic little run that you're on, it's done at Vengeance. Everything you've done here in WWF, it's all been a fluke. Okay, it's just a little beginner's luck over here. It's because, no one's really expecting. No one's got the tape. No one can... Oh, I thought that was my phone going off, Chad. I thought that was my phone going off. It's not. Everything has just been a fluke, all right? Because when I beat you at Vengeance, it's just going to prove to everyone in the locker room, everyone in the arena that night, everyone watching at home, that you're just the same old Psychosis that you were in the WCW. Someone that could just get to the top of the mountain for a little bit, but you just couldn't stay there long enough to hang with the big boys. So Eddie Guerrero, Psychosis. Eddie's saying he's going to win the belt and prove that, this is just a fluke. He's going to have another title run like he did in WCW that one time. Our main event, Stone Cold takes... I don't know why I booked DDP in this.
I also don't know.
Whatever. Stone Cold defeats DDP in 1711. He got a 99. Doesn't matter. Stone Cold celebrates. And then he gets attacked by Scott Steiner, Chad. These two are continuing the brawl. We saw, they brawled for like 3 weeks straight last month. They're brawling again at this month. And, Chad, if you look at the bracket, if they make it far enough, you predicted it. Austin and Steiner right here.
It has to happen. Give me Austin Steiner, you coward.
We'll see. Got a 95. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a show. Didn't deserve a 95. That main event made no sense. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to count it, but that's an asterisk right there. Whatever.
That's okay. Don't get too comfortable.
Chad, don't you get...
Thunder's gonna have the best show of the week, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna eat my second shoe.
Don't. We'll see you for Thunder.
And we are here on Thunder, Justin. We've got a big Thunder. We have to figure out who's going to replace Jeff Hardy because he broke his ankle. So
he's out for a few months.
Out for a few months, which means he cannot face off against Ken Shamrock for the Universal title. So we'll have to figure out what happens now. We got a big show planned. We got AJ and Raven confirmed for a face-off. What else is in store? Well, you'll have to wait and see.
I'm in store. What store am I in? Meyer.
Probably Walmart. Oh. So Sylvester Stallone, he basically just says exactly what I said. Jeff Hardy's not medically clear because, listen, he just isn't built like a champion. Ken Shamrock, he's built different. He can go the distance. He's a premier athlete. Now we have to figure out who's going to take on Ken Shamrock. And Rey Mysterio comes out and Rey says, listen, I faced Jeff in the #1 contenders match. So, Jeff did beat me, but he's injured. So I'm not saying I should be given the title match, but I'm saying I want an opportunity to win another match and get myself in it. And Sylvester Stallone, he says, well, Rey, you know what? I think that's fair. I think, but I don't know if you deserve a match, but I'll tell you what, since we need a #1 contender, maybe and then Samoa Joe's music hits. He comes down to the ring. And Sylvester Stallone's going to say something, and Samoa Joe says, shut your damn mouth. He says, listen, I'm the reigning, defending television champion, and I've been on a warpath ever since coming to WCW. Ray, I got a lot of respect for you. Just because I respect you doesn't mean that I'm not willing to destroy you, to beat you down and tap you out. Then I'm going to go and face your boy, Ken Shamrock, at Clash of Champions, and I'm going to become the champion when I got both the television and the Universal Championships slung around both my shoulders. And so Stallone, he says, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe tonight. #1 contendership on the line.
Damn. All right, Samoa Joe. Let's go, buddy.
Justin, this was also made throughout the week. Vader and Shamrock, they want to test their rookies. And how do they want to test their rookies? But by having them take on one of the best tag teams on Thunder. So they organized it, the Sweet Sensations. The Sweet Sensations, the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions, taking on Haas and Benjamin. And about that decent wrestling and non-existent, decent wrestling but not much heat, the Sweet Sensations defeated Haas and Benjamin when Shane Helms pinned Shelton Benjamin with a vertebraker, Justin. Did I just say that? Oh, it was Haas and Shamrock have great chemistry as a manager and client.
Yeah.
What I saw?
Yes. And Vader was doing good work. So it's a good
nice. Look at that.
Good little trio.
Being good pros.
Mm-hmm.
And Raven and AJ Styles. Raven with his rookie Chris Harris next to him. He's like, before AJ comes out here, I just want to answer a couple questions. You see, the reason why I attacked AJ and the reason why I took him out is because this kid comes to this company and he's got so much potential. He's such a good wrestler. And he was looking so promising. He showed up, he won the Cruiserweight title, and he held that match for so long. He held that belt, the longest reigning Cruiserweight champion of all time, and the future looked bright. And then what happened? He fell. He started losing match after match after match after match and somehow lucked his way into a Universal Championship match at Starrcade while I was losing my hair. Not fair. But I digress. This kid, after doing really nothing, gets a world title, and guess what? He wins it. AJ Styles wins the Universal Championship, and everyone is just so excited for him. And then what happens? Holds the belt for like what, a month, 2 months maybe. It was so short. I honestly don't remember. AJ Styles, you lost that Universal Championship match. Meanwhile, I am a former world champion, and I am the longest reigning world champion in and WCW history. AJ, you will never be better than me. You'll never be out of my shadow, and you couldn't even lace up my boots. In fact, my rookie, Chris Harris, is a better wrestler than you, and you should be lacing up his boots. So, AJ, you want to get in the ring with me, you want to have a face-off with me, well, guess what? You're not going to be able to do that. I'll tell you what, I will have you face off against a Chris Harris, and that's going to be now. So, AJ, get yourself out here and prove to the world that you're nothing but a fraud.
I'm a fraud.
So we get AJ versus Chris Harris. And this got an 85, and then about that good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. AJ Styles defeated Chris Harris with a Styles Clash.
Yeah. Decent little match right there. Styles carrying
And
Chris
also
Harris.
did good work at ringside.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is in the ring, and he says, Clash of Champions, my past comes back to haunt me. I'm wrestling Owen Hart. Everyone's asking me, like, do I hate Owen Hart? And no, I don't hate Owen Hart. Listen, Owen Hart, he did what very few men have the guts to do when faced with adversity. He stuck around, right? He was the heart that stayed. That's great, but listen, at the end of the day, you still managed to come here. And listen, people could have called you a quitter. People could have called you a guy who was following Brett, but they didn't. You were treated as a big deal.
No,
you were a
that's
big
what
get
they
for this
did.
company. Then you look at me and I get penalized for doing a move that was best for my career. Oh, and you're a hypocrite. And I'm just being honest. So, a Clash of Champions, Owen, you want to do Owen versus Shawn. That match is going to steal the show because I'm the showstopper. But make no mistake, Owen, I'm going to win, and I'm going to stick you in the mouth with my sweet chin music. Then I'm turning my sights to what matters. That's winning the world title.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then he has a match tonight against Matt Hardy, and in a superb match, Shawn Michaels defeats Matt Hardy with a sweet chin music.
Yeah. Decent little match right there. Decent little match right there.
Yeah, decent match. And Shannon Moore, he's backstage, and he's like, "Wow, that match was just so good." Listen, Shawn Michaels is here. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a big Shawn Michaels fan, right? It's so exciting. He's the biggest free agent in WCW history. We were hyping him up for weeks, and he's here. And someday I hope I get the chance to wrestle Shawn Michaels. But you know what? That's okay because tonight I'm booked to wrestle his opponent, Owen Hart, and that's another man that I'm a big fan of. I've learned so much from Owen since he came here. He's been backstage, helping a lot of the young guys, and I'll never forget. I'll remember that forever. Owen, listen, I've got a big opportunity because I am, of course, the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic and the Cruiserweight Champion, and I am having the run of my career, and I'm looking to continue it. Some people will call it an upset. I wouldn't call it an upset. I'm going to beat Owen Hart tonight.
You gonna beat Bret Hart tonight?
Owen Hart tonight.
I'm gonna beat Bret Hart tonight.
He's not on the show, so good luck. And in a decent match, Justin, we got a tag team match. Steven Regal and Claudio Castagnoli defeat Stardust and Mike Sanders when Regal submitted Mike Sanders with a Regal stretch.
Yeah, take that, big bitch. All right, we move on.
And Justin, we got Owen Hart versus Shannon Moore, and then about to head superb wrestling and great heat. Owen Hart defeated Shannon Moore with a sharpshooter. Justin, what a match! Got a 90.
Yeah, this got a 90. This match got the crowd buzzing, but your announce table stinks.
Yeah. We miss you, Mike Tenay. We got a tag team match. These two said they were going to... Shark Boy was challenging them to a tag team match. And listen, this team is not one to take lightly. So when the challenge accepted, Ira Resorcita accepted, and then about that good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Hoovy and Super Crazy defeated Shark Boy and his tag team partner Low D in an ambulance match.
Wait,
Apparently,
what?
uh,
Oh.
and apparently it was an ambulance match. Super Crazy trapped Low D.
Oh no.
They said, "We'll fight you, but it's in an ambulance match because we got twisted anger."
Why the fuck is it an ambulance match, Ted?
I don't know. That's what was booked. And it looks like Low D got sent to the ambulance. So good for Low D. We love
Lodi
that.
got trapped. All right.
And our main event in a good match, Samoa Joe, Justin, upsets, it surprises everyone. Samoa Joe defeats Rey Mysterio with an Avalanche Island driver.
Oh, an Avalanche Island driver. You're actually going to call it by its real name now.
Well, listen, it's short. It's shorthand, Justin. You know what I'm saying? Not mean.
All right, that's enough out of you.
Justin, that means that we've got Ken Shamrock, champion versus champion at Clash of Champions. Samoa Joe versus Ken Shamrock.
Lord Almighty, an 82 though, Chad.
Yeah.
Nitro, WCW's dying.
I don't know if we're dying.
But you're not.
We got a lot of new faces. We got a lot of new rookies coming up.
Yeah, there is a lot going on, but I don't know. I just feel like this is the beginning of a new era where we're just that far. Remember that part of the save where you were just struggling to get good shows and we were dominating? I think that's where we're in again.
I don't think so.
We're in a golden age for WWF. Our main eventers are unbelievable right now. I mean, until you get the belt on guys like AJ Styles and Shannon Moore, well, Jericho leaving kind of fucked you. Well, we'll talk about it later on Nitro. We'll see you for episode 8.